Huddersfield Town have entered the race to sign Wolverhampton Wanderers target Andre Silva from AC Milan, according to reports in Italy. Wolves hold an interest in the 22-year-old striker as they look to add to their squad ahead of the upcoming Premier League campaign after their championship title triumph. Jorge Mendes has reportedly held talks with Milan about the possibility of Silva heading to Molineux, while French club Monaco have also been linked. But Wolves could now face fresh competition from Huddersfield for Silva, who only joined Milan from Porto last summer but could leave during the window as the Serie A club look to ease their financial fair play concerns. It is thought that a fee of around £27 million could be enough to land Silva, who cost Milan £34 million and scored 10 goals in 40 games in all competitions across the season. However, it is likely that his future will only be resolved after the World Cup, with Silva having been selected in Portugal's squad for the tournament in Russia. Despite Wolves' interest, reports in Italy have claimed that Huddersfield were the last English club to contact Milan over the player's situation. Journalist Alessandro Sugoni, speaking to Sky Sport 24, said, "It remains the first thought in the minds of the managers, who have to think of a plan A or B according to the UEFA decision without being caught unprepared." The last strong contact from England was for Andre Silva. Huddersfield is one of the teams interested in Portuguese, not the only one, and we'll see if and how things will materialise. Andre Silva with the shirt of Portugal has always done well, more than with the Milan shirt, and the tournament in Russia can reassess him. Milan has no intention of selling off its players. Milan thought of selling two strikers, namely the Portuguese and Molineux, and to sign a top striker. Wolves face surprise Premier League competition for Portugal star, reports Rui Patricio deal. Details disputed. Sporting Lisbon have hit back with their own statement disputing Justifoot's version of events as the transfer saga surrounding the proposed Wolves deal for Rui Patricio rumbles on. We reported on Saturday how Justifoot, the agency led by Jorge Mendes, had issued a lengthy rebuttal of claims made by Sporting's president Bruno Di Carvalho, which included an accusation of blackmail by the club against them. Wolves agreed a €18 million (£15.75 million) deal for Patricio to move to Molineux, and Justifoot say that Sporting raised their asking price for the goalkeeper and the deal fell through. Sporting, however, alleged that Justifoot and Mendes, the agent with links to Wolves, demanded €7 million (£6.1 million) in relation to player contracts to push the transfer through. The Portuguese club today, Sunday, released a statement calling for "no more lies and manipulations" from Justifoot. Part of the statement posted on their Facebook page read, "On the subject of the transfer of Rui Patricio, there are no more announcements of Justifoot or circus performances. We ask this simple question for a simple yes or no of the Justifoot demanded or not, so that the transfer of Rui Patricio would be made, more than €7 million (£6.1 million) to settle scores of accounts that they find due by clauses that existed in the renovation contracts of Rui Patricio and Adrian Silva in the time of Gadino Lopez. No more lies and manipulations. Did you order that €7 million or not?" The statement was signed the governing board of Sporting CP and the executive board of Sporting said. Opening fixtures predicted. We're less than a fortnight away from the release of the Premier League fixtures for the 2018-19 season. On Thursday, June 14th, the games between August and May will be officially revealed. Wolverhampton Wanderers fans are among those eagerly looking forward to that date after their promotion back to the big time. Trips to Old Trafford, Anfield, and the Emirates await Nuno Espirito's men, who romped home to the championship title. And ahead of the official release, a set of opening day fixtures has been leaked on social media. The piece of paper containing 10 games, which has been shared on Twitter, has Wolves down to face Chelsea at Molineux. The other matches are Fulham at home to Newcastle, Leicester hosting Watford, Arsenal hosting Brighton, Manchester City at home to Everton, Burnley hosting Spurs, Liverpool at home to West Ham, Bournemouth welcoming New Boys Cardiff, Huddersfield against Palace and Southampton taking on Manchester United at St Mary's. We're not saying you should expect to see these games, but wouldn't hosting 2017 champions Chelsea be a fine way to kick off the campaign? Wait, what? Stoke City want to sign Benik from Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wait, what? According to The Sun, new Potters boss Gary Rowett wants Afobe to lead the line in the Championship next season as they look to return quickly from the Premier League. That is despite the fact that this week Afobe's loan spell at Wolves from Premier League Bournemouth was made permanent, for a fee believed to be in the region of £12 million. Wanderers confirmed that Afobe will head to pre-season training as planned at the end of this month, along with fellow permanent recruits Willy Bolly and Diogo Jota. He scored 6 times in the second half of last season to help Wanderers to the championship title, and Nuno Espirito Santo has deemed his contribution worthy of a long-term deal. Now, though, it seems as though Wolves must decide to retain Afobe days after purchasing him, or sell him for a profit. Leo Bonatini has returned to Al Zahl, while the only striker on the club's books is young Rafa Mir, who also signed with Afobe in January. Rowett is almost certain to lose his prized assets Jordan Shaqiri, Jack Butland and Badou Ndiaye in the summer transfer window, sales that will generate a substantial budget as Wolves' Staffordshire rivals plot a promotion-winning campaign.